There we go, Madison Avenue. Don't call me baby. That's right. Anyways, I don't think I've ever had a girl tell me, don't call me baby. I don't think I've ever gone through that yet. I called her a couple of other things she told me not to call her, but the don't call me baby thing, I don't think that's ever happened. Anyway, 1019, good morning, Double R Old School Internet Radio. Here we are Thursday morning. Can you believe let me see here, 7? We're 2 weeks away from Halloween, about a week and a half away from Halloween, and 2.5 weeks away from that fallback, spring forward, time change kind of a thing. It's kind of weird, man. Like right now, the sun doesn't start coming up till about 7:30, right around there, 8 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there somewhere. But when the clock goes back, everything's going to shift a little bit. Even more so, the sun will be going down around 5:30 in the afternoon. I like that. I really do, man. Makes me want to drink a beer earlier. It does. Something about the evening, nighttime that makes the creepy crawlers come out. Let me get some cafecito here. Ah, good coffee. Um, well, basketball started here in San Antonio. The beginning of the regular season started up last night. The Spurs took on who'd they take on? Who'd they take on? The Grizzlies or one of those teams? I don't know. Some team. The Memphis. Who'd they take on? Well, anyways, all I know is we lost. Okay, they beat the crap out of us. The Charlotte Hornets. Anyways, the Charlotte Hornets came into town for the first regular season game here in San Antonio, and so much for that. I was talking to a gentleman yesterday, and I was telling him that they could offer me $1 million and say, Robert, name 5 Spur players right now. And I go, well, let me see here. I'd say Greg Popovich, the coach, the Coyote. Let me see here. I know that beer vendor. What's it? Pablo. Pablo, the beer vendor? I said, no, Robert. Players, not coaches, not the beer vendor, not the cheerleader. Players will give you $1 million, and I wouldn't know. I'd give up because we got so many new faces. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Spurs right now, but I will cheer them on. Good morning, shout out to my buddy, Mr. Leroy Lujan. He said, good morning, brother. Have a great weekend. 19 degrees in Alamosa, Colorado. Sunny and frío. Brother, send some of that stuff over here, man. I love that weather. Really, Leroy, I love that stuff. My cold weather, cold beer. Good-looking woman next to you to keep you warm. Woohoo! I'll never forget one time. This is true. I'll never forget one time, man. This woman, I was at a bar. She tells me, hey, why don't we go back to my place? And I was thinking, well, I'm going to throw a curveball at her. And I told her, do you have a fireplace? And she tells me, boy, do I have a fireplace, and it needs some wood to be put into that. And I said, hey, wait a minute here. Woohoo, are we talking about the same thing? Hey, well, anyways, yes, she showed me her fireplace, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyways, let me see here. Check this out, Popeyes. It's always a story out there where somebody cooked a frog or a roach or a rat or whatever, and here we go, Popeyes fried chicken. Um, Here's the headlines. She claims they fried me up a rat. Woman claims to have found a fried rat in Popeye's meal. A woman went viral on TikTok after claiming she discovered something in her Popeye's meal that she allegedly said was not chicken, but rather a fried rat. Wow. Anyways, according to authorities, this isn't the first time that someone has claimed to find a fried rat in their fast food meal. Man, while a Popeyes customer allegedly found a fried rat head in her order in 2016, her claim remains to be unproven. I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but how this could happen is beyond me. But people are always looking to make a quick buck. Maybe she found a fried rat. Maybe she didn't. Maybe they should test. Just test it, see what's going on. I don't see it happening, but then again, nothing surprises me no more. And that's the truth. It really, really is. Good morning, Chad. Good morning, Chad. Double R Radio sponsor, Cindy Martinez Hernandez, San Antonio, Texas. He said, Leroy, lots of fireplaces in southern Colorado. I'm with you, brother. He said, Leroy, fireplaces in southern Colorado, right? Just looking for a fire to be sparked up in them. And there we go. I'm with you, dude. I really, really am. I was talking about this earlier. I'm going to go and talk about this again for my YouTube people. Good coffee. Yesterday I was doing the Uber thing, and I was in the Alamo Heights part of San Antonio, which is considered a nice area, nice residential area, Alamo Heights. Well, I showed up at a house, waiting for the man to come out of his house, come out of his door at his house, facing along the curb, and right next door to his house, there was a man and his son throwing the football. I said, man, that's so cool. Dad, son time, throwing a football in the front yard. But meanwhile, a little boy, like about 2 years old, no more than 3, standing right next to Dad, was fully naked. And I said, what the hell? Really, man? And I couldn't believe that there was a little boy standing there naked. And I was like, why would the dad want his little boy outside on his lawn naked? I don't get it, man. I really, really don't. What is the purpose of that? How difficult is it to put on a pair of shorts on him, some underwear, maybe a something, whatever, but not naked? Man, I could have sworn I saw 2 cars pull over to the side. 2 girls came out and got the little boy's number. Hey, man, you got a number? Whatever, right? So give me your number and I'll show you my fireplace. I don't know. I'm just saying that why would a father have a little boy out there, 2-year-old, no more than 3, naked? I don't get it. I really, really don't. But, oh, well, it is what it is. And I really considered calling and reporting the man. But I said, well, no one's hurting the little boy. No one's, he's just standing out there naked in public. But it is what it is. Let me get some more coffee here. Last night I was watching the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees play Game 1, and very, very enjoyable. Had a couple of beers, and I've talked about this before. I promised I was going to order a pizza instead of making a frozen one. But I said, well, a regular pizza is going to cost me $22 with tip. If I just put the frozen pizza in the oven, it's going to cost me $2.99. I'm saving $20. So I decided to keep my $20. I'm sorry. Maybe tonight's the night that I'll order some wings and maybe a Subway sandwich or something like that. But last night I just decided to do the frozen pizza thing. You can get very, very used to frozen pizzas. The H-E-B frozen pizzas are pretty good. They really, really are. They're not bad whatsoever. After 2 or 3 beers, anything's good, right? I picked up a gentleman yesterday, and it's funny, man. I've talked about Jack in the Box too many times. Jack in the Box back in the day saved my life. Because, being a teenager out there drinking, thinking we're badasses at 2 o'clock in the morning back in the 70s, there weren't too many drive-thrus open. But Jack in the Box was open 24/7, and we'd go to Jack in the Box, man. And when you're drunk, right, and at that time, it was 2 tacos for 99 cents. I can afford that. Even I can afford that. 2 tacos for 99 cents. Right? Go through the drive-thru window. Welcome to Jack in the Box. 6 tacos, please. Better make it 8. I'm pretty hungry. 8 tacos under $5. You can't go wrong with that. Well, anyways, this guy that I picked up, he was telling me that he was a big Jack in the Box fan. And I told him, I've been picking up people doing the Uber lifting for 5 years. And you're the first person that has ever come out clean and said that you like Jack in the Box. Everybody else hates Jack in the Box. So I told him we should start a little club. I love Jack in the Box. Make a Facebook page. I love Jack in the Box. Let's see how many Jack in the Box lovers are out there. That's true. It really, really is. Anyways, let's see here. What do we got going on? Tell you what. Let's go back to the year 1977. The Doobie Brothers, Take Me in Your Arms. Good morning, Double R, old school internet radio. How we doing, everybody? Thursday morning it is. And, everybody's getting excited. Halloween. Go buy your candy, get the costumes, and all that other crazy stuff. Go watch a Halloween movie. Well, we'll talk about more about Halloween as we get even closer. Let's get back to the morning show. YouTube viewers, good morning. Be sure and subscribe. Por favor. Let's get back to the morning show. Click number 1. And click up. Good morning, shout out at the Star Reyes, Seguin, Texas, in the house. He said, have a wonderful day and stay safe. I'm going to try, amiga, and you as well. Morning show time.